everyone, it's me, RedPhoenixFlare. Welcome back to Disney Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. So, we're just going to jump in right here. If you guys remember, we are now in Ostown. Took the D.E.C. here. And right away, we have to find some things to do because we don't know what's going on here. So, we got our first sketch up, as you can see in the corner. We got the ferry sketch. And it looks like there's been some problems with this train, the train station. As you can see, the quake has made all this scrap metal fall off of it. So let's go see what's happening here.
Hey Mickey, the quake collapsed this train station into, well, that.
Yeah.
It's a mess, right? Pulling everything out again is going to take some muscle. And muscle isn't really my thing, you know?
I can see how that would
Think
be.
you can stretch the train station out? A ferry sketch would probably lift up the roof too. Then just paint it in, and all will be good.
Alright, so if you guys don't know, every time you pass a train station, the quake will basically threaten its existence. And if you put it off for too long, it's going to become shuttered. So we're going to fix this thing right up right now. So, as he basically told you guys, just use a ferry sketch on the roof. And that will... Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to throw him up. But using a ferry sketch on the roof will make that happen. And we just paint it in, and everything is fine. Like he said. Okay, looks like it's all shiny and new.
Hey, you did it! Thanks a bunch. Let me give you something for helping me out.
You're welcome. Alright, so now this train station is fixed. And I'm going to show you guys what happens if we talk to him.
Thanks for helping me fix the station. The train's running smooth as butter. Thanks for helping me fix the station. The train's running smooth as butter.
There needs to be at least one more train station fixed for us to go anywhere. And that one will be in Ostown. So, we might actually take care of it in this video. I'm not sure. I don't know, we'll talk to Goofy first. Because I don't want to put that off for too long. I want to get the quest
flew up and landed on
fixed.
Hortensia's roof. You can't miss her house. It's the pink one with hearts and stuff.
Okay, so now we have to take care of this big, thinner sinkhole. There are two ways we can do this. We can do it Goofy / Gemface's way, or we can do it Prescott's way. Prescott would like us to charge him up on this side of the gag factory and only put one in, but Goofy would like to put all three of them in. And I think pleasing Goofy would be a bit safer, as you guys saw the cut screen before. So we're going to head and do it Goofy's way.
Just go and connect it on the last pipe. And then we can start draining the thinner.
Yes, I know. Here's one right here. You can
Don't
just...
listen to that, goof. My supercharger will get the job done with just one pump machine.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Just bring a pump to the supercharger by the gag factory and use Oswald's electric beam to charge it.
No. How about
Careful
that?
then. The effect won't last long, so make sure to put the pump on its base next to the pool before the
You guys can do it any way you like. Don't take my way if you would rather do it Prescott's way. I'm just showing you one way. So the second one will be... Ouch. Second one's going to be like Goofy said on Hortensia's roof. And we got to hop up there. We can paint that in. Okay. Let's hop up. Whoa, no. Let's not do that. Okay.
Gorge, you found it. Bring it down and connect it up to that pipe.
Yeah, if I can even stay up there. Jeez. It's harder than it looks, guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. Standing on rooftops is not the easiest thing in this game, but it's definitely possible to do it. Okay, there we go. Second one down. And in place.
You see one of the pumps? It's right there, by Moody's house.
And then he tells us where the third one is.
Follow me and I'll show you.
And he's actually going to walk over here and show us, but it's right over here, so...
All you gotta do is use the ferry sketch.
You don't
to make
have
the
to...
pump float like a feather.
You don't have to wait for him.
Paint or electricity at it and watch it move.
Okay, now we have it on the ground. We can just pull it back, excuse me. We can pull it back to the pump. pump area. Ow! Okay, and once Oswald shocks that, the pit of thinner will be gone. There we go. And we completed Go With The Flow challenge. And all the thinner is dried. Good.
Look, the pieces of Oswald's statue. They're being swept down along with the thinner.
Okay,
I
so
wonder
there they
where they'll
go.
end up. Perhaps we can search for them when more of the thinner has been pumped out. That's an access port. A lot of
So now we have a long cut screen here, and you're going to learn how, if it's a CPU player, it's going to do automatically, but if you have a friend playing, you're going to learn how to reprogram.
To begin, Oswald needs only to fire electricity at the access point.
And those are the access points for reprogramming. So he's going to go over there and automatically reprogram it. And as you can see, there's code written here, so all we got to do is press the minus button on our remote and it will reprogram itself. Okay, so there we go. Now before we go, actually before we even do that, I'm going to break that. But before we go, there is actually a gremlin here, so let's see what he needs.
Hello, lads. Now that the thinner's clear, I can get back to work. If you're looking for the D.E.C entrance, it's across the way. As for me, I'm trying to open this door here. As you can see, all the gears got thinned out. If you paint them in...
I'll show you what he's talking about in a second. Okay, so this is the door that won't open. And over here are thinned gears, so we can just paint those in. And then, as you can see, there's a Beetleworks in there, and Oswald can reprogram them. So let's talk to Gremlin first.
It's one of the Mad Doctor's Beetleworks. Oswald, maybe you could reprogram it to deal with those steam pipes.
So once he says this, Oswald will go ahead and reprogram that. While he's doing that, we'll just go over here and break these. When we get the challenge completed, go with the program. And then the Beetleworks will just move over to those steam pipes and shut them off. You just hurry on under this pressure. Ah! Yeah. Don't be too slow. And we get some pins. Okay. Alright, now we're about done in here. So, we can head into the D.E.C entrance over there. First, we gotta get those e-tickets. Okay.
Do you want to enter the D.E.C to Rainbow Falls?
Yes. Okay, so now we have another D.E.C challenge. You might be pretty good at these. Just depends on how much experience you've had with them. But we are here in another one. Let's jump on that. Hop our way over here. Okay, there's nothing there, apparently. But there is something on that side, I can tell you that. Let's go over here. Hop on up. There, don't go that way yet. There's nothing we can do over there. We're gonna head left first. Just gotta wait. Whoa! What happened there? Head on to these crayons that are actually doing a dot-to-dot right now. They're actually coloring as... they're coloring in that dot-to-dot. Okay. So let's head on down. Whoa! Oh, shoot. I messed that up. There is a treasure chest over there. You can also fall down here to get this one. Let's head on. Another treasure chest. Grab that. Jump on the bears. Don't touch the lava. Hop on up. Get another treasure chest. Okay, let's find a way out of here. And it seems to be right here. And you can see this is where we started. Oh, was that thinned? Yeah, that was thinned. Okay, don't know why exactly, but that was thinned. So let's go get that treasure chest that I obliterately missed. I don't even know if that's the correct word for it, but I did miss it, so... Oh, come on! Are you serious? Serious? Yeah. Oh, there's something to paint right there. Okay. Didn't know that. Okay, this is the time I'm going to make it. I swear. I swear on crayons and dot to dots that I will jump correctly. No! I'm probably gonna have to cut this out. So many bloopers. I might actually put these bloopers in the end. Probably not though, just because it's actually part of the storyline and I want you to see the full story of me trying to fail. But tell me in the comments if you guys want me to cut this part out, because I can understand some people don't want to see these. It gets too boring. Okay, so this is now ready to be opened. And look, more pins. As if we didn't have enough already, but you get some more. Okay, now hopping onto this center crayon will get us up to the second. Jeez, I am not on today. Having an off day today. Okay, hop onto the center crayon like I'm talking about. And yes, we make it. Good. Okay, these can be broken with a spin attack. Grab another treasure chest. Let's get on out of here. Okay. Jump over. And I'm sorry, I should have told you about this. I didn't mean to forget. But there is something you can paint over there to make it easier on yourself. Grab these, and I'm pretty sure there's some down here. You can never... Dang it. I was wrong. You can never know what these D.E.Cs or the treasure chests are going to be. You just think something's going to be there. And you go for it. I'm sorry, D.E.Cs aren't my forte in this game. I'd rather play the full scenery areas, like Ostown and and all those other areas that are full scenery instead of these flat ones. It's just my preference. Okay, these things are tricky. Hop on them and they'll fall, so be careful. You only get one chance per every 5 minutes or so. And it leads over to the saxophone, jam it out, and he gives you 100 e-tickets. So we can just weigh this down. That is a nice song, man. Okay, we can head this way. There's a plane that you can tip over right here, lead to a secret treasure chest. And we can head back out. In this real quick. And that's just the pinball area, so you will have just gone in the loop if you go down there. Okay. Grab those 100 e-tickets. We're almost done. Then this treasure chest. Grab that concept art, don't forget that. Come on up here. Treasure chest, and there's actually the exit right there, so if you guys want to skip this, you can go up there and just exit. But we're going to get out of here. Another thing you can thin, and this just leads down to that lava area that I was talking about. There isn't anything else down there, I'm just showing you where it connects. So, now we have to thin this rope. And this will now open up. We can hop back up here, and there's a saxophone, and we are ready to head out. Okay, good show. Yes, we
This
shall.
elevator will take us up to Rainbow Falls, shall we?
Yep, let's go. These D.E.Cs take a while. But those are the only two that you have to go through right now. If you follow the way I'm taking, those are the only two you'll have to go through. So, and look at what we have here. Rainbow Caverns. As you can see, there are a lot of rainbows, so the name should take effect pretty quickly. There are a couple things you can break, make sure to grab those.
That's an inkwell, full of invisible ink.
And you get your first chance, first opportunity to meet an invisible / indelible ink well.
Jumping into the invisible ink will make you invisible. Seems rather obvious when I say it out loud.
Yes, it does. But first, before we head out, as you can see, this is a thinner pool. We can actually grab some guardians here. And if you don't know guardians, you wave your nunchuck and they will launch to paint or thin an enemy, blot-wise. It's not going to work if it's Beetleworks. Okay, this place is pretty simple. Now the main thing here is if I turn around, which I'm not... Okay. There. This eye right here.
If we use the invisible ink in the inkwell, we can sneak right past the eye.
You see it's got a lot of protection, so we're going to have to get that invisible ink going. I'll talk more about indelible ink later when we have to use it, but for right now we don't need to.
So if you move too fast or double jump, it will slide right.
So we just gotta basically work our way down pretty slowly, and voila, the door / eye does not see us. I wonder why it doesn't see the guardians that are spinning around me though. Like, wouldn't it see those and still close? I don't know. Don't know why it wouldn't. Okay, so here we are in this room. Now, we can break these chains. This is the only one we can break right now. Excuse me, Oswald. And this will open. We can push it open. Don't know if you want to. These two we can't break right now. So we're just going to have to leave those be. That one says fireworks on it so you can see what you need. And we arrive in more crystal cavern type areas. So, let's head over here first, because there's something we can get. Now you can see there's a concept art over there, and Oswald will want to boomerang it, and he'll get it. So we got the concept art for Rainbow Caverns. And now these are kind of funny. First, where's the paint coming from? And two, we're hopping across paint, so... Shoot. I totally screwed that up. I feel bad. I shouldn't have messed that up so easily. But just hop across to get to the second area. Ooh, that was close. Come on, Oswald. Let's not fall into nothingness. Okay, there are a lot of things that I missed on my first time around, but I am not going to miss them for you guys. See how these things are painted in? Don't forget to thin them. So first, this one has a gremlin, so you're basically... Don't forget this, guy, is what I'm trying to say. And you get one. We have two gremlins found.
I was working on the projector substation when the quake struck, and I hit my head rather impressively.
That sounds bad.
When I awoke, I was locked up in there. I'm not sure how or why, I tell you. Very strange indeed. For your kindness, I'd like to help you out. Oh, I know. There's a secret area above the large balancing rock.
He's telling us a secret area that we should check out. Okay. Now he is done. Paint that back in. Now over here, there's another area. Oop. Don't thin out the treasure chest. Need to get in there and paint it. There we go. And we receive another pin. Oh, did I get it? Okay, I did. Alright, more... paint stream. That's what I'm going to call it. And now we find sweepers. So here's where your guardians will come into play. Launch them to get those enemies painted in. Okay. Now that that's done, this isn't an area we can explore until a little bit later, but there is something we can break over here, so you can go ahead and grab it. Don't fall down, because you'll be going back the same way we came. So make sure you stay on the platform. Okay? Over here, you can see that there are actually spots on this waterfall fountain type thing, but making it easier on yourself will just be thinning those. So we can thin that out, and we have a bridge right to it. Now, this is indelible ink. Indelible ink will make you immune to thinner for a while.
As a lobster shell. Even thinner.
If I can even get in there.
Be careful, however. The shell breaks apart as you move. If you're hit too many times, the shell will break apart. But at least it will give you time to catch your breath.
Okay, so there we go. We made it through that thinner waterfall. It wears off after time, so you don't have to worry about staying that way forever. Okay, so here's the balancing rock. If you remember, there's a secret area that he was talking about, and it is right here. So we can head up there. You can paint in a ledge, I think, to make it easier on yourself. Yes. Now if Oswald will come over here. Stop, man. Okay, perfect. Now just make it so it's tipped all the way to your side and run. somehow to get there. And I died. Darn. Didn't want to die. Okay, here we are again. I do not like dying. Dying is no fun. Okay. There is a way that he can throw you up there. Not sure how he does it exactly. I'm not even sure. Get off! Back off. There we go. I'm so sorry, that was mean. I shouldn't do that. Okay, there we go. You just thinned that part. That was not very smart. Okay, one treasure chest down. Now, if you paint in this area, you can actually find a hidden treasure chest over here, so go ahead and get it. More pins! First, let's get that, actually. Let's not leave that hanging. Okay, now we can drop right back down. And bouncing beam we go. Okay, now, this is kind of an interesting door. Pull the two, pull them together, and you'll open it. And here we are, the substation.
Goodness, it's the projector substation. You see those falls? They power the machine. Head to the overlook by the falls and see if you can find the problem.
Okay, so here we are. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut it off here. And before I forget, guys, check out the description, because I have a pretty interesting comment I'm going to leave. Not a comment, but you know what I mean. I'm going to leave a note, and so you guys should check that out, especially if you like me doing these walkthroughs. So yes, here we are,
It looks
Rainbow
like the
Falls.
funnels that draw power from the falls aren't operating. See if you can use this device to get them running again.
And we are going to save here, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.